Need more drivers? They're out there right now. Thousands of them. But they're getting harder and harder to find. Here's the truth. It's a fact that most trucking firms are struggling to fill their driver seats. Why? In speaking to hundreds of trucking companies, number of leads to actual qualified drivers is 100 to 1. Those are pretty long odds, even for the most skilled recruiter. It's kind of like fighting in the MMA with one arm tied behind your back. There isn't a system to only bring you qualified driver apps. So you have to chase unqualified driver leads. You don't have an automated multi-channel follow-up machine working 24/7 sorting the leads for you, so that you only speak to the ones who are qualified and want to drive for you. But that's not the end of the problem. It actually gets worse. Here's the real problem you're facing. Most qualified drivers only respond to very specific ad placements. Most driver lead companies are sharing driver leads with your competition, so it's a race to see who gets to the driver first. And worst of all, the majority of the drivers you're chasing end up not being qualified to drive for you. But luckily for you, there's now a solution. Introducing Full Fleet Advantage. Full Fleet Advantage, you discover how to only talk to qualified driver applicants. It's a step-by-step solution for filling your trucks. We're going to show you how to create a pipeline of drivers ready to keep your fleet rolling, how to get off the endless driver lead merry-go-round, and what to do if you get too many qualified apps. We're going to also show you how to get drivers to beg to drive for you, how to attract drivers like flies to honey, how to create magic job ads that pull like crazy, how to use Facebook to find well-qualified drivers, and the multi-channel follow strategy that gets drivers to call and text back in droves. By now you're probably asking, who are we and how can we make these claims? Here's why we can make these promises to you. We have over 50 years experience in the trucking industry. We've placed dozens of drivers. We use a revolutionary technology to exponentially increase the pre-vetted applicants in your pipeline. We've worked with hundreds of driver applicants, so we know how to sift through the BS to get to the gold. We provide you with exclusive pre-vetted driver apps, and we never share leads. But don't just take my word for it. You want some proof? Take a look at these testimonials. When we started working with Brett Weiss at Great Plains Trucking, they had 6 immediate positions open. After 6 weeks, they have more drivers than trucks, and they're adding an intermodal division. At National Express Carriers, Kim, the director of HRs, their trucks are full, and they've had the lowest turnover rate they've ever seen. Our proprietary technology makes it easier than ever to keep your fleet on the road. It doesn't matter if you need company drivers or owner-operators. The system works. Patriot Transport, they had a high turnover rate. After 3 months, we added 8 OTRs and 2 local drivers. At 9 months, their fleet's full, and they're bringing in hundreds of thousands of dollars more each month. Look, here's exactly what you get with the Full Fleet Advantage. Done-for-you driver acquisition solution, so that all you have to do is hire them. How to position your offer to attract the right applicant. How to deal with drivers that become unresponsive. Revolutionary 3-step system to help you get drivers and keep them long-term. Everything you need to start getting pre-vetted qualified apps in just a few days. So act now to save your spot. Sign up for a full fleet strategy session right now. We'll get to know you, your driver requirements, and determine if it's a fit to work together to fill your fleet. If you want to fill your fleet with qualified drivers, only speak to pre-vetted applicants, hire more drivers and keep them longer, register for your call right now. Look, if we're a fit, great. It's entirely up to you. I assure you there will be no sales pressure, no sales pitch, and there will be no assumption that we'll move forward. Look, we're a trust-based organization, and we want to establish long-term relationships, and if we're a fit, that's terrific. If not, we'll be the first to say so. Fortune favors the bold, so go ahead, sign up for your full fleet strategy session right now.